King's a lost art.
100%. I think that we've been doing it the exact same way forever, and I don't know if it's culturally done that way.
Hmm.
If y'all catching my drift on that
Yeah.
in a
Mhm,
way.
mhm.
I think that the corporate world of networking has been the exact same way forever.
Yeah.
And I've been to a couple. I think it's starting to branch off. I think people are starting to realize that this is bullshit. Why is it so uptight? Why is it so, you know what I mean? I'm starting to get invited to events where they're like, "Hey, we're booked a whole winery down in the Willamette area. We're putting together this like high-end networking event, dress to impress." That's the kind of shit I want to go to.
Mhm.
I want to go to shit like that. I want to go to where there's a DJ. I want to go to where there's a pool party. I think networking events should be fun. And I
Mhm.
think that people want to have fun. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
that's it. I think that it is a dying art, but I think it's starting to rebranch and rebrand into yeah.
What the outlook of it is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
so, didn't even have this, but now I gotta ask. Alright, open budget, I just dropped $10 million in your account.
Yeah.
Where are we going to host the next event?
Dude, so
Hmm.
let me tell you guys a really fun thing that hopefully that's gonna come. But anyway, so I our last event was at oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to say the name of it. Hold on, let me look it up and maybe you guys can pronounce it.
He's jamming up, he's jamming up.
I know. Hold on.
Come on,
You know,
Andrew.
Yeah,
the
god
the the
damn it.
the dementia's spreading.
Yeah. Yo, don't do your boy like that. All right, so this is the spot we hosted at last,
Bro,
and
that's a block down the street from my crib.
yeah.
That's
So
yeah.
George, he's an ex
Oh yeah.
MLS player, and I
Mhm.
connected him through a person I had that spoke at my first event, and basically we hosted at this event, and then George is the owner, and he wanted to do a party bus networking event. Now
Mm.
stay with me though. So we wanted to do a party bus event where you meet at the place. You could do like a little wine tasting, hanging out, get to know everyone. You take the bus down to McMinnville,
Mhm.
and there's two wineries that we're setting up,
Ooh.
and we would have a whole day down there. So we're painting, we're playing games, we're eating, we're drinking wine, but it's networking, right? To where you already know why you're there,
Yep.
right? You already know why you're there. So now it's like, oh, what do you do? Oh, you smoke weed? Oh, that's cool. Like me too. Or like I go out on the weekend. Cut that out if you like to. I'm sorry,
You're okay.
but you know what I
You're
mean.
good,
No,
you're
it's
good.
like really hitting down the nitty gritty of human beings because at the end of the day, we're all the same.
Yep.
We're all the same, baby.
Yeah, and I think for me, I would say I gotta actually give a big shout out to my big cousin Franklin. I think without like going out with him, I don't think I would have like understood like the power of networking
Yeah.
because like he would go out, but like I got to see behind the scenes of like, oh, you need to know the bouncer, you need to know who runs the place,
Yep.
and I'm like, oh, so this is how you be doing this shit. Like this is and like you don't learn that from school. Like
Yep.
you have to, someone has to teach you that. Where like if you're going out for nightlife to be a consumer, I know what that lifestyle looks like. I'm going there to be a player.
Yep.
So I appreciate that. So
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. My thing is always like the power with the people because it's like if you are really kind to people, dude, the world will open up to you. And I mean that genuinely. Like if you are genuinely kind to people and really show love to people, like the world will open up to you.
Hmm.
I promise you that. Like I've changed like the other thing for me is that I think when it comes to networking and running businesses or working or just being yourself, I think it's really important. You have to know who you are first,
Yeah.
right? And I advocate for therapy all the time, you young men. Is that really knowing who you are first and then understanding how to network? Because if you don't know who you are as a person and you try to go out there and talk to people, you know what I mean? Like it's not gonna work out because I think you can always tell when someone isn't real and
Mhm.
you're like,
Yes.
For sure.
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
fuck with you, dude, because there's something about you that isn't right.
Just
I
just just
agree.
just trying to sell an image of
Yeah.
I know.
positivity.
Try no,
Trying to
no,
sell
No.
no.
trying to
Try to tell
sell
him is that I'm this guy.
No.
I know all this about basketball. I know everybody.
No, dude, and when people, I think when people like tell people how good they are or how nice they are, I'm like, you're not nice or kind because you're doing something that
Yeah.
doesn't make
It's
sense.
just phony as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think like I agree with you. I think that when you do go out and network with folks, you have to know who you are as a person.
And I'll be honest with you, and the guys know this already, but like this year, the first
Fake ass Eric Thomas.
Uh,
No.
Hey, don't. It's his dementia. Okay, leave him alone.
Oh
I'll just say this. These guys already know this. Where it's kind of like I had to learn that the hardest way because like people would tell me that and I
Yeah.
never would listen to that. But the very first 2 months of this year, I really learned that in the most difficult ways when it comes to the guys here. I'll run through a brick wall for them.
Yeah.
Like
You have to. Yeah.
but when you're talking to like bigger businesses, they don't. It's strictly business. I'm just thinking, oh, I'm just going to be a nice person because that's what's got me through life, and that shit don't work. Like
Mhm.
you only cut deals with good people.
Here's another tip I'm gonna give y'all right now. People will only work with you if they like you. It doesn't matter if you're working with a Fortune 500 company or you're working with a small agent like I. If I don't like you, I won't work with you. Just as much as his in-home care company will not work with you if he don't like you. Like if you are a shitty person, that's just the bottom line. It's like, well, I ain't gonna work with you, dude. Like I'll figure out another way to make money or I'll figure out another way to get clients. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are. If people don't like you and if you're not genuine, dude, you're not gonna get very far. Like I promise you that. Like, I can promise you that. So yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So I'm just going on rants. Tell me to shut the fuck
No,
up.
you good. I'm trying to I'm trying to go against the grain right now and think of one person who's an absolute dickhead that still gets business. Damon Dash comes to mind.
50 Cent.
Nah, 50 is cool though. I like 50. He's trolling right though.
50 is
If you
eh,
can read one page out of the what is it?
of a Harry
It's
Potter.
Harry Potter.
book.
It's like actually fuck that. You can read one page out of the Hat and the Cat. Bro, that will be forever the funniest fucking video.
He's like 50 now. He's
Bro.
got to pass
Bro,
the
don't
mantle.
be hating on 50.
I'm not hating on
dog.
50.
Bro,
you
the
hate
day
on
Irv
50.
Gotti died, he was talking shit about
Come
him.
on, man.
Yeah. Me?
No, I said 50 was. He was talking about Irv Gotti the day he died.
Oh yeah.
50 is an agent of the devil.
I don't know.
Funny though.
Yeah.
Well, one of my final questions I have for you, I think you, in some ways you kind of asked it, but I think for the viewers, you got to directly ask some questions sometimes.